I'm Brian Kaelin, and I'm a professor of teacher education. So the very first time that I stepped onto the campus at Bushnell, I thought to myself, this is a place I'd love to teach. So it was literally the moment we stepped on campus, just to even see the place and started meeting people, and I just knew this is where I'd want to be. When people say, you know, what brought you here, I feel like it was divine. I feel like I'm supposed to be here. I feel like I was called here. My teaching philosophy is one where I see myself more as a guide on the side, kind of like the Sherpa leading students, you know, up the mountain. I'm not doing all the heavy lifting. I'm just helping facilitate the learning that's already happening there. What really drives me is this idea that everybody has a calling. Everybody has something that they're being called to do, and my job is to maybe help them figure that out. Integration of faith and learning, it can be like a complicated concept, although for me, I don't think of it in complex terms. I think that we naturally reflect the things that are in our heart and in our lives. They just naturally come out in our experiences with people. And so to me, as a person of faith, my faith is going to be manifest in the engagement that I have with other people because it's an important part of my life. So it's just naturally there. If I was talking to someone who was considering going into teaching, one of the things that we want our teacher candidates to know up front is that it's a life of sacrifice and that it's a life of service. And so with that, you know, you're not going into it to make a lot of money, but you are hopefully going to impact people in a positive way. It's more about what kind of impact can you have on the world around you. It's one of the reasons why I think I went into teaching, is I was looking around and asking, what could I do to make a difference in the world? And teaching seemed like a pretty good place. I don't have it all figured out. I just know that there's different pathways to finding your calling, and maybe this is one of them. So let's go explore it together. So the advice I would give students who are coming to Bushnell is to just fully engage. Find every opportunity, go to everything, do everything. It's a limited amount of time. So the more that you can sort of pack into it, I think that's good. It's just being present, be there, you know, go to everything, ask good questions. Integrating service into the field of teacher education seems like a no-brainer because the whole job is service, you know. The students that I have who are teacher candidates, they understand what they're getting into, and they know that teaching is a life of service. So much of what we do as teachers is just being there for our students and trying to really ascertain what it is that they need, and then figuring out how we can bridge that gap. So yeah, the whole job is about service. Faith plays into every aspect of our work here. It's woven into the fabric of everything we do. Whether we're working with a student in the field who's working on their practicum or student teaching, or we're connecting that into things that we're doing in the classroom. I heard it once said that you can't integrate what you don't have. So, I mean, if you've got a personal faith, it's gonna manifest itself throughout your life. You're gonna see evidence of it, you know, in your work, in your vocation. So yeah, it's real natural.